Day 12. You guys are doing great. We are making some huge progress here, and we are on the last day of the week of the necessities. And today's is sports equipment and exercise equipment. And I count this as a necessity because I think working out is just so crucial. It's so important. Having sports and hobbies that you enjoy is just going to really make your life so much better. You'll be much happier. I think it's amazing. But exercise equipment has kind of that, it has a bad rep because a lot of people buy that stationary bike, have it in their basement and never use it, and it becomes a coat hanger, and that's not good. That's not what it's for. So it is definitely something you're going to have to really dig deep on this one and say, am I ever going to use this bike? If you are, what you need to do is put it in a space that you're actually going to use it. If it's in the basement and you just never go to the basement, take it out of the basement. Put it somewhere where you have to walk by it every day. Put a sign on it that says, have you ridden me today? Do whatever, even if it's silly. If it works for you, that's what's most important. So find a way to just stick that bike right in front of you and say, okay, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take 10 minutes today and I'm going to ride the bike. Maybe, work a little bit more time every day. Do what you can to build that up. But if you know just deep down in your soul that you're just never going to use that bike, give it away. You can also donate sports equipment. Just don't keep it. It's that same concept. Don't keep it in that in-between decision zone because that takes up a lot of mental energy. And you only have so much mental energy each day. And thinking about that bike and if you're ever going to use it takes up a lot of, it's like keeping a phone charger plugged in. It's not actively doing anything, but it's there and it's draining you, and that's not good. You don't want that. So make a decision. Say, okay, I'm getting rid of the bike. That didn't work out, and that's okay. I'm going to find another way to do my workout routine. Or say, I'm going to do this bike, and I'm going to do it right, and put it somewhere where you're going to use it. Put a reminder on your phone if you need to, an alarm that goes off every day. It's time to ride your bike. So whatever you have to do to use it, just make that decision. The worst thing you can do is to be in that indecision zone because it takes a lot of energy and it's not good for you and you're not accomplishing anything. And same thing goes with sports equipment. If you are a professional disc golf player, it makes sense for you to have a backpack full of 100 discs. That's great. That's your passion. That's your hobby. Keep doing that. But if you played in college and haven't played for 10 years and don't anticipate to, it's time to let it go. It was like the other quote, it's your home should be a space for what you are becoming now, not what you were before. If you are no longer interested in disc golf, just let it go. If you're going to come back to it, it's not impossible to get a disc golf again. You can always go and get a new backpack with disc golfs. But right now, it's not a priority and it's just taking up space and taking up that mental energy. So cut away that guilt, let it go, and just say, okay, that's fine. I'm not going to play disc golf right now. My life, it's not a priority. I have kids right now, and it's more important to be raising them. And it's all about what you are doing now and what your goals are now. And you have to live in the present. You can't live in the past of, I remember when I played disc golf every weekend. That was great. I wish I could still do that. It's either do it or don't. It's like Yoda. There is no try. You do it or you don't do it. If you decide you're going to keep it, make sure you go play disc golf in the next month. And this applies for all sports equipment, all exercise equipment. I personally think that the best way to do it, I'm a part of a workout. It's an outdoor group fitness. And all I need are a set of weights and a yoga mat. And that works for me. I have the accountability of other people there. It gets me out of the home to do the workout. So I don't do many home workouts before. But before, I actually lived on site at a retirement home. And I had to have workout equipment in my home because I lived on site and I couldn't leave. So I didn't have the opportunity to go out and go to the gym or anything. I had to have the gym at home. So it's all about where you are in your life. You can let things go, and you don't have to feel that stress and worry about, well, maybe I'll need it. No, it's fine. You'll be able to handle it when that comes. Just let it go. Let it go right now, and just enjoy whatever you're doing now. definitely encourage you to find an exercise regimen that works for you. If you do well at the home gym, that's great, keep that stuff. If not, find something that works better. Set yourself up for success, do what works for you. So the quote of today is, perfection is achieved not when there is nothing more to add, but when there is nothing left to take away. And that's Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. And that is just a good one to remember about having that sweet spot, keeping what you need and nothing more, nothing less.